Done.
Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode. We are back. Bharat is not here with us, but I still have Sandeep ji and Hemant Bhai. So, Hemant Bhai, please, if you can resume from where we left from the last meeting.
Yes, no, I was saying, yeah. So I was just saying, I wanted to ask you a question, put you on the spotlight, and try and see because many people are saying, many CSK fans are saying Rituraj Gaikwad isn't a captain fit, and he can be in the team as a player, but can't be. They don't see him as a captain. And I know you spoke a lot off air with me, and you said how he has, the team was going through injuries, 6 or 7 players. He still took the team ahead, and he tried to do his best. But is he? He will never be able to be Dhoni, which is fine. You don't have to. But is he the right replacement of Jadeja? Because earlier it was Jadeja.
It's a tough one, man. And yeah, I mean, he did okay, I would say. At one stage, CSK were 6 wins from 11 matches. And again, that was with 8 players getting injured. So I think till that point of time, he was still okay. But yes, I think the captaincy pressure was getting on him because he was not able to score runs, and players like him sometimes you feel that if you just leave them as players and if they can just focus on their batting skills, probably you would be better off. And Sanju Samson, again, he has good captaincy experience. He's a good leader as well. Again, he has shown that with the Rajasthan Royals. So we still have options. So it will be a tough call for the management because they had shown faith in Ruturaj Gaikwad from the 2024 IPL that you are our captain, but things have not gone our way. And so yeah, it will be a tough call, but probably I still think Ruturaj Gaikwad will take it sportingly. If the management thinks that he's not the right fit, he would be the first person to say that even I'm resigning from the captaincy, and I myself I am passing the baton on to Sanju Samson. So probably you might see a change in captaincy in the next year's IPL is what I think. But that there won't be a bad blood.
I
That's I can confirm. I can assure you that there won't be any bad blood.
Given his personality, he's a
Yes,
pretty nice bloke. But
yes,
for me, CSK, it's the team is in a rebuilding process, man. So look at the team members. Like say, they are all pretty inexperienced. Anshul Kamboj is their best bowler, right? And
yeah.
who is the most? I would say the most experienced player. I know this guy. Akhil Hussain bowled really well. Of course, he's an overseas player, but then look at their bowling lineup. Apart from this guy, Anshul Kamboj and Akhil Hussain, nobody really clicked in this tournament. Batting, Rituraj Gaikwad, he played really well with Faf Duplessis, right? Those
Yes.
years.
That was his second
Once in
season.
second
Yeah.
season, he played really well, unbelievable. He even earned the India cap during that time, right? So now, I think, sorry, Bharat is joining. So now I think he didn't play really well in the last couple of seasons, um, partly because of the extra pressure of having the captaincy burden, right? But then last season also he couldn't really get to captain. I think
He got injured midway. He got injured after five
injured
matches.
midway,
Yeah.
and in the previous year he was completely under the shadow of MS Dhoni. So he's not really got that opportunity, isn't it? Don't you think so?
I
I
Uh,
mean,
mean, let's put it to Bharat now, considering Bharat is here.
Sorry, guys.
Uh,
Just
no, no, no. Thank you for joining, Bharat bhai. I know it's quite late in London now. Bharat bhai, we were talking, and that is a CSK fan here in Raj. So I put a point across to him saying, would he like to see Rituraj Gaikwad as the captain taking going on, or would you? Because there are rumors that Sanju might take his place. And what does an RCBN fan like you think? Because for me, I've already said Mumbai as a Mumbai fan. I feel Rituraj Gaikwad will leave, will step down. That is the right word, and let Sanju Samson take over. Sanju already has the experience in RR, And this year, I felt at the pace that he was going through, uh, at sometimes I felt he literally lost the match for CSK. When you are at striking at that strike rate, this is T20 at the moment. You need to lead by example. RR, he for it's not his fault, but he just wasn't up to the mark for me this season. Rituraj Gaikwad.
Yeah, my thoughts on that, Hemant, is, see, one team which I follow other than RCB, not necessarily because I want to follow, but it's like keep your enemies close kind of follow, is
I
Chennai.
get that. Yeah.
So
And even I follow Mumbai Indians, so yeah, I completely get that. And even Hemant Bhai follows CSK, so yeah, we get that.
But what I feel is the ethos of that particular team over the years has been they absolutely back their players, right? So I feel, even though, say, okay, we can debate 1, 2, 3 seasons or maybe 2 seasons since
Yeah.
Ruturaj has not necessarily performed as required. I feel definitely in the coming next season, at least he is the captain, 100%.
Okay.
Mega auction, debatable. I think at that time things might be different. They might go for Sanju Samson potentially, but CSK would take that call only as a last minute resort. I feel they wouldn't they wouldn't let go so easily.
Yeah.
Having
I,
said
I,
that,
Let-
I'll
yeah.
just sorry, I'll just
Yeah.
close that. Having
Yeah.
said that, we also felt CSK will not go for youngsters, but we saw how they went for the two youngsters this time. So who knows? They could change, but traditionally this has been their ethos.
Sanju
Yeah, Sandeep ji.
Samson left RR because he didn't want to captain, right? He did not want that. That's what I've heard.
No, I
That's one
think
of the
there was
reasons
something
why.
wrong. There was something wrong in that environment. Probably because
Yeah,
of that,
there
he
was
felt that, yeah, it was because of that. It was
it
not
was a
about
combination
captaincy.
of he, Riyan Parag,
Yeah, he
then
was not
Yashasvi
happy.
Jaiswal.
Yeah, he was not happy
Yeah,
with
but he didn't want
certain
to
things.
captain that team also. Yeah, I
They,
thought
yeah,
that was one of the reasons why he
it
left.
was one of the reasons. I agree. It might not
Yeah,
be the only reason, but one of the reasons.
but
Sure.
like Bharat said, I'm sure they will back Rituraj for at least for one more season. I don't
They
think
will,
he's
they
gonna
will.
step down. Yeah.
Again, that's a call that the management has to take. And again, probably one point which you mentioned, Sandeep ji. See, in IPL are not national level teams. There is no as such rebuilding phase or transition phase. It is not like the national team where the greats retire and then the baton is passed on to the young players. Like, when Sachin retired, we had Virat Kohli. Now, when Virat Kohli is about to leave, we have such Shubman Gill, we have Jaiswal to replace Rohit Sharma. It's not like a national team where you need to have a rebuild phase or a transition phase. There is a reason why we have IPL auction, which is the mega auction, and there is a reason we have also the mini auction. Mini auction is for you to fix or to plug the holes that you have in your team. Mega auction is there for you to retain 5 to 6 players that you have and to build on your IPL team. That is your rebuilding phase. That is your building phase, which
But the problem,
RCB really aced. The RCB management, they picked up a very good side, and because of that,
exactly.
they didn't need to do anything in the mini auction. Whereas CSK were bidding for players, they had like 50-55 crores in their bank, but you cannot build a team in a mini auction. You have to build a team in the major auction. So that's what I would say. IPL is not about rebuilding. IPL is not about, okay,
No,
it's not a demo tournament. It's a main tournament where you have to ace the auction first. As Ravichandran Ashwin says, 50% of the IPL is, you win the IPL 50%, by acing the
that's
auction.
true. I agree.
Yeah,
So they didn't do that well, given that they have
that's
this
the point.
inexperienced team members. They have to go through it because just look at it. Who is the experienced person? So we have how many? Rituraj, Sanju Samson, and maybe Shivam Dubey.
Shivam Dubey,
Yeah,
yes.
That's all.
yeah. I was coming
That's
to the
all.
same
Compare
point.
that with
Yeah,
RCB. Sorry, Bharat.
yeah, yeah. No, sorry, Sandeep. I was saying the same point. I was just wanted to raise the exact same point. The only in terms of rebuilding, Raj, I agree. At the same time, rebuilding has to happen with a combination of experience and youth.
Hmm.
But what CSK, unfortunately, the way, or maybe fortunately, they're going that route is they are going They were aggressively for experience, now aggressively for youth. So
Yeah.
they lost out experience of Ravinder Jadeja as well as a
I think
part
that
of
was a
the
good trade. I think that was a good trade of if you're getting Sanju Samson, probably that
true,
was a trade for CSK, I would say.
true.
I
But
love
what they
Ravindra
lost
Jadeja,
off,
but yeah, sure.
they lost off. They've Dhoni, obviously no match in terms of experience, but Dhoni was not there in the entire season to help the youngsters, play with them and take them along.
But I think that
But
was
even
also a
other teams,
positive.
Raj,
Yeah.
sorry, one more thing. So other teams, just compare CSK with Delhi or Lucknow or Calcutta, right? They don't have those teams, though they didn't perform really well. They have at least they have experienced players, whereas
Yeah.
CSK did not have this season. I felt that maybe some players got injured, but even then, look at that. Look at the team, right? So they had only these three players, the core
Yes.
experienced players to kind of guide the inexperienced team members. So I thought that is one of the reasons why they didn't do well this year.
And probably I think that's why the trade of Hardik Pandya could come in handy because
That's true.
what I observed is, Dhoni, there was a way in which Dhoni used to run the CSK team. He always used to have, and this is pre-impact sub rule, huh? He always used to have 8 to 9 batting options, and he also used to have 6 to 7 bowling options as well. This is impact player rule. So probably if they can get Hardik Pandya, I think that would be a win-win situation for us because even in this particular season, we were running short on all-rounders. Jamie Overton probably, he had the best of the seasons, and we all owe him a lot for performing in the couple of games that he did, and because of him, probably we won this many matches. So yeah, but apart from him, we didn't have a quality all-rounder per se.
True.
So
Yeah.
I think with the addition of Hardik Pandya, it would help us in a couple of ways. First, getting experience, and also, secondly, with his all-round skills is what I think.
Hardik Pandya, Raj, I have a different view, right?
Okay.
Because whichever team Hardik Pandya would go to, he would want to be the captain. Or I don't, I think mostly he would like to be the captain. If that's the case, will he fit into CSK with Rituraj already there, Sanju potentially a backup of a captain. Hardik could be like, "Bhai, mera time kab aayega?"
No,
Right?
I think Hardik has a very very good equation with MS Dhoni, and as he says, if there is one person जिसके सामने मैं हार सकता हूँ तो वो माही भाई रहेंगे. So I probably he will have one
Maybe.
arrangement.
Yeah.
He will have definitely will have an arrangement with Dhoni and with the CEO as well probably, and he would be better off if he gives away the captaincy and just focus on his batting and bowling skills, which are more important for CSK. Yes, Hemant bhai.
But what are the rumors now that MS Dhoni has fallen out with the management?
I think that is just rubbish. That's rubbish. Even
So that's
MSD
what
is
I'm
not aware
saying to
of.
you.
Even Dhoni is not aware of those rumors whether he is not in good terms with the management. So let's not go
So,
towards that.
so I mean, I like the point Bharat Bhai was making to say you need youth with experience, and that's where I felt our wonderful Indian cricket coach Gautam Gambhir could learn, where he's trying to leave the goat out of the test squad and have all the youth look at. I won't move. Obviously, Raj, you take over. But I was just trying to look at the squad now for our test side, and you see Bharat Bhai's point there around youth and experience, and have a look at our squad at the moment. Have a look
Okay,
at
so
our
I'll I'll,
squad, and
I'll
you
call
will
out the
see.
squad. I'll call out the squad for you,
Yes.
if you don't mind. Shubman Gill, captain.
Sorry, this is
Jaiswal.
for Teachman. Sorry,
This is for
for
the
the
test
okay
squad against Afghanistan, the one-off test that
Afghanistan.
we have.
Okay, one of
So
test. Yeah. Okay.
yes, Shubman Gill, captain. Jaiswal, KL Rahul as the vice captain. Sai Sudarshan, Rishabh Pant as the wicket keeper. Padikkal, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Washington Sundar, Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, Manav Sutar, Gurnur Brar, Harsh Dubey, and a backup wicketkeeper in Dhruv Jurel, who makes the squad, the 15-member squad for Afghanistan one-off test match. This is the favorite topic. So, Hemant Bhai, if you can, take over from me.
No, I'll not. No. You will always be the host. I just thought the point was that Bharat Bhai made was really important because see where we are at the moment, Raj, with test, right? At the moment, we've lost what, 4 test matches? Where we are below Bangladesh in the World Test Championship. A
That is
home
fine.
series against
That is
the
just that
home
is just for the
series.
moment. Yeah.
No, which is fine. But let's address the issue. That's what I was
Yes.
saying. Why are we in this situation? You decided to leave the GOAT apart, obviously because you want to move ahead of time. Yes. But Bharat Bhai is saying the same thing, right? You need youth with experience. He's in the prime at the moment. That boy, I call him boy, obviously. The legend, he had 2 ducks in Australia. He smashed it after that.
Hemant, he didn't do well in tests since COVID.
Yes. That's the
He
thing
was
which we want to say,
extremely
yes.
poor. His
5 years he was
records,
averaging
5 years.
23.
Yes.
See, we had Ajinkya Rahane who was averaging 20-ish. We had Cheteshwar Pujara who was averaging 20-ish for a couple of years, and they were dropped. And the thing is, see, that we have to be. See, we all are Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma fans. We all, in this particular meeting room. That's not an issue. The thing is, if they are not performing for not just 1 year, 2 years, but for 5 years, if they are not performing, then you have to take tough actions against them. And it was not like, that they should retire. I mean, they also had a chance. They played a couple of Ranji Trophy games as well. And I think even that didn't go well for Virat, probably, I would say. But again, the thing is, we have seen in the past as well, when Dhoni was the captain, you will not always get a chance to decide as to when you should retire. VVS Lakshman didn't get a chance to retire. He was
Even
just
Rahul
left out.
Dravid.
Rahul Dravid was forced to retire. Okay.
Correct.
And
Exactly.
even Ganguly, in a way, was dropped from the ODI squad. Ganguly is the same person who backed Dhoni, and the rest is history. He picked
Even
him in the squad.
Sachin got it. Sachin is the only
So even
one,
the
I think.
greats of the game, Lakshman, Rahul Dravid, even they were dropped from the side when Dhoni used to run things. And for the better, because if they didn't retire at that point of time, we wouldn't have got a Virat Kohli or a Rohit Sharma or a Ajinkya Rahane or a Cheteshwar Pujara. Okay, so we need to look at things as well and forget about the social media things which are happening. And Gambhir is doing this, he's doing that. Forget about him.
Raj,
The players need to perform as well.
at the moment, ranking makes a difference. You will be asked question if you do not perform, if you do not give the outputs. It's same like football. The managers get sacked if the team does not perform. It's the same. I'm giving an analogy. Look at where Liverpool qualified. Alan Slot is off. Look at where Chelsea qualified. Chelsea's coach is off. I'm not saying, what I'm saying to you is Indian cricket team sets high benchmark, yes. If you cannot perform on the test level, you are off. That's all I mean. Yes, Gambhir has delivered in ODIs or your T20s, fine. I'm fine. But removing, my only problem is you are removing Virat Kohli. Fine, remove him. He's not played for 5 years. Have you got the other players who can deliver? Have
Absolutely.
they
I was
delivered?
just waiting for to say the same point, Hemant. Yeah, finish that. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, thank you, Raj. Sorry, Bharat. Have you got the other people there to deliver? Have you got that? Have you got the Sai Sudarshans in the test, which he's lucky enough to be in the squad? If I'm being blatantly honest with you, look at his last 8 performances, Sai Sudarshans. Have you got the people replacing him? You left Cheteshwar Pujara, who was literally, name a player who could stand there 100 balls, 40 runs. Name a player who could play 100 balls in these T20 modes these days. No one. You haven't got anyone. And he has the audacity, that guy has the audacity to say, "Main Desh Bhakti hu." Desh Bhakti is different, boy. When you represent India, you are patriotic. Everybody is patriotic. But let's keep the emotions aside. You are there as a coach. Coach, you have to deliver on the field. If you can't deliver on the field, the door is open for you. As harsh as it might sound.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll
Bharat,
tell
go
you.
on.
Yeah, Bharatji, go on, and then probably I'll pitch up my point.
No, in same line, right? So I think Hemant, you said the same thing. I was about to say the same thing. So we took examples of Dhoni and Saurav Ganguly, all of those things. But see the people who were replacing them, right? When Ganguly went out, Dhoni was there, right? When I don't have other examples, but the point
Pujara
is
for Rahul Dravid, Rahane for a Lakshman, Kohli for
that's
a
true,
Sachin.
right? So if we have to remove Kohli, not because I'm a Kohli fan and all that, but just from a logically, if we are talking, who is that we are? Did we identify certain individuals who can take the spot? Sunip, I'll just complete and
Sorry, yeah, go on.
specifically no, specifically in terms of Sai Sudarshan as well. I'm absolutely debating his position in the team, and in terms of, I think even in England, I didn't see him perform. I don't remember a big score from him at all. Maybe a
I
50
think he
here
had a
and there.
160 and he had a 180 against West Indies, if
Yeah,
I'm not wrong.
yeah, true. Yeah, sorry, Sandeep. Go ahead. Yeah,
So I think the replacement they thought was Shubman Gill. So Kohli, he was playing really well around that time. Kohli's average was 54 before COVID, came
Yes,
down to 46 or 47,
46.
and he's not been playing well. I'm only talking about test matches. He's a great player, we all love him. I understand all that. He was not performing well when he was dropped, and then Shubman Gill was playing really well. Sai Sudarshan was playing well, so we actually took a leap of faith, thinking that
yeah.
Shubman
They gave
Gill
Karun
would
Nair
be
a
a
go
good,
for
yeah,
some time.
yeah, definitely. Karun Nair a go, and Karun Nair was actually playing really well in the Ranji Trophy circle. So they actually thought, they took a leap of faith, thinking that fine, Shubman Gill can fill in his shoes, and then do a similar role. We can play quite similar to Virat Kohli, but then didn't work out. I
Yeah.
don't think that was only because of Kohli's absence. We failed collectively as a team. Our players were not able to play spin bowling, right? We lost most of
That's the
all of those
point.
games.
That's the
Yeah,
point, right?
That's the point,
that's the
Sandeep
thing.
ji. That's the main point.
But the
That's
So
point
yes,
Yeah,
again,
because
but the point again goes to the same situation. The point is you need experienced players to coach and
I'll tell you.
develop the
correct.
youngsters.
I'll tell
The,
you. I'll
again,
tell
the
you.
same point. The
I'll
point
tell you,
is
Hemant bhai.
you need to have the youngsters in. Sorry, youngsters ko rakho. But Kohli has seen it. The Pujaras. At least you could have got Pujara in there as a coach who knows how to play spin and how to stay on that wicket. Who is
Pujara
gonna
cannot
coach?
coach.
Gautam Gambhir,
Pujara
जिसने एक
cannot
छक्के
coach.
ने वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जिताया. Sorry
Pujara
for the
cannot coach.
language.
Pujara cannot coach.
No,
मैं
you were
बोलता हूँ
talking
आपको.
about the
Pujara
sixer,
cannot,
right?
but who
Yeah.
have you
I'll
got?
tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. See, we are talking about replacement players. Okay, if you're dropping the legends, do you have the replacements? I'll take you back. See, the South Africa series, two Test match series, we lost badly, 2-all. Okay, 2024 October November, New Zealand comes to India. Okay, we give them three dust bowls. Okay, who were the leading run scorers in that series? Rishabh Pant was the first. Then we had three New Zealanders in Rachin Ravindra, Will Young, Devon Conway, and then we had Jaiswal. So I'll tell you the stats. Okay, Virat Kohli 3 Test matches, 6 innings, 93 runs. Rohit Sharma 3 Test matches, 6 innings, 91 runs. Okay, these are not Rohit Sharma numbers. These are not Virat Kohli figures. Okay, Rishabh Pant 6 innings, 261 runs. Ravindra and all of them, even they had 200 plus runs as well. But the thing is, these players, Virat Kohli included, Rohit Sharma included, they cannot play spin on those dusty pitches which you are offering to the opponents. And because of that, mediocre players, sorry for the lack of a better word, mediocre spinners in Mitchell Santner, he comes and he picks 7 wickets. You have Ajas
Lodi.
Patel. You have Ajas Patel coming in and picking 10 wickets in an innings
10 wickets.
in Mumbai. Yes, you
Yeah.
have all these players. You have Simon Harmer out of nowhere who plays county cricket for England in England, and he comes in, he picks like 20 wickets in a series, and you don't have answers to mediocre spin. India, can you imagine in a land where you have great spinners, you have great players who play spin well. We just don't have any players who can
No,
play this,
Raj, the
spin.
point
Because of
is,
that, yeah, go on.
sorry, Raj, got your point. So that is the main point, right? So now taking back to what Hemant was saying, let's keep Virat Kohli aside. I think that ship has sailed, right?
Yes,
Unfortunately, or fortunately, or whatever.
unfortunately.
But now in the current squad, which has been picked, right? Talking about when we say combination of experience and youth, experience is, I think, would come in terms of playing all kinds of games, including spin,
Yeah.
at least at a Ranji level. So, what kind of players have we picked who fit this persona in terms of playing spin well? Which of these players we feel can take that middle order and are able to bat 20-30 overs of back-to-back spin bowling in
See,
Indian
again,
conditions?
you need to give time. You need to give time. You need to give opportunities for them to fail. You need to give them chances to fail. If they fail, they don't belong. If they succeed, they belong. That's the thing. See, we have KL Rahul. Probably, I think who is the most experienced player right now, and probably he's the best test batter that we have right now. Just purely on his skill set, purely on his technique. He was leaving the ball very well in England the last summer. So we have a
Yeah.
good experienced player in KL Rahul who can probably guide the team through. We have Shubman Gill who is coming up the ranks as well. But yes, Jaiswal, I think he is 3 years old into international cricket. Sai Sudarshan is just a couple of series here
Would you
old
pick
in international.
DDP over Sai Sudarshan, or
Who?
vice versa? Who would be our first pick? I don't think both of them can make it to the 11.
Who? Um,
The,
which
uh,
which players are
Devdutt
you talking
Padikkal
about?
or Sai Sudarshan.
I think probably they would still stick with Sai Sudarshan, I guess. For the time being, they would still give him the extra long rope, I guess. The thing is,
Mm.
see, even Sai Sudarshan is a very good technical player. I have not seen any false shot from him, apart from him getting hit wicket, but that's another thing. But yes, if you look at him, he's a proper player. He plays along the ground, as Hemant Bhai was saying. He has a very good Rahul Dravid style of play. Not obviously not of his level, but he has those shots. The number of false shots are very, very minimal in his case. So probably he has that technique to succeed in the test format. And I think the ball is in his court to do well for Sai. Is what I think. I know you would disagree to it, but again, we need to give
No, no, I, I,
give them
I
chances
wouldn't
to fail.
disagree. The only thing which bothers me with the current team is, say for example, we picked up, what is it? Who
7.
was the sorry, Abhimanyu, right? Didn't we like
Abhimanyu
who always
Iswaran.
was a team, was
Abhimanyu
never in the
Ishwaran.
11?
Yes.
Abhimanyu Ishwaran, right?
Yes.
Uh, what was the basis for him to not pick?
Yes. So
Right?
I'll tell you.
So those
I-
are the
yeah.
kind of decisions which I am questioning of
Yes.
the selector.
Yes, so Hemant Bhai, Sandeep ji, I'll pitch this question for you as well. I'll pitch my scenario which I have. See, it is not just current situation where Gambhir and Agarkar are leading, okay, coaching and selection committee. As Bharat Bhai said, and probably I was also about to place the same point. We have had players who have not got enough chances based on their Ranji Trophy selections. You talk about Abhimanyu Ishwaran, you talk about Priyank Panchal, who did not get a single game when they were at their peak. So it has to do something with even with the previous selection committee. Okay, we are not giving enough merit to Ranji Trophy season and the tournament as a whole is what I think. Sandeep ji?
We talked about it on our group, right, multiple times. This guy, that Kashmiri bowler, what's his name?
Auqib Nabi Dar.
Auqib Nabi Dar.
Yeah, he was not picked, and everybody was shocked actually, because nothing can explain why he was not picked. He is in its peak form, but given that Karun Nair was picked last time, just purely based on his Ranji Trophy form,
Yep.
but he didn't.
But he also plays IPL. That's the thing. He also plays the IPL. And because of that, he had one good innings against Mumbai Indians. Hemant Bhai would be
against Bumrah, right?
Bro, that was a
He
turning
had
point.
Maybe
He
that
had a
could be the
decent
catalyst.
IPL,
Could be the catalyst, but he didn't play well in England. Actually, he was given 3-4 4 tests. I think he
Three
played
games.
for at least three
I think he
games,
played
right?
3 games.
He
Yeah.
didn't play well. And so Abhimanyu Visharan, it was sort of toss between Abhimanyu Visharan and I think Sai Sudarshan. They both were competing for the same slot, opening slot. I think
I
Sudarshan
think Ishwaran is
played.
gone now. Ishwaran
No,
is
now
out of
I'm
the
talking about
window.
that
Yeah.
time, right? No,
Yeah.
the reason why he was not picked, right? And then
Yeah.
they couldn't actually fit him in somehow. And yeah, so I think we've
No,
seen that
that's the
enough.
point, right? That's so unfortunate.
I agree,
Uh,
totally agree.
yeah, yeah.
Don't know what explanation we can give. We have seen that in Indian
Yes.
cricket.
So Hemant, the problem is not with only with Agarkar. It was the same issue which we had when Ravi Shastri was there. Abhimanyu
So
Ishwaran
Rajbhai,
in the BGT Trophy. Just 1 second. In the BGT Trophy, when he was in the squad, he was not selected. They called Prithvi Shaw to replace him. Abhimanyu Ishwaran didn't feature in that series. So that's the whole issue we have right now.
so Rajbhai, आप basically बोल रहे हो पहले भी चलता था, अब भी चलता रहेगा, आगे भी चलता रहेगा.
गलत है.
So let's not
गलत है.
instead of me saying ठीक है पहले वाला गलती किया, I'm here, let me be a stewardship करके leave better in the way I have got. Stewardship is where you leave things better than what you have got, right? नहीं पीछे चलता रहेगा. We are just continuing the same thing. Auqib Nabi, tell me one thing now. What will inspire you to perform if you're not being given a chance? Gurpreet Brar, people compare. Fine, he's got extra pace. But as Harsha Bhogle said, pace is nothing if you can't channelize it. Abhi, pace, forget Auqib Nabi was slightly lower on the pace, maybe 135, 138. I don't know exactly what it is. Your Gurpreet Brar is in 140s, high 140s. Fine. Gurnur Brar, sorry, apologies. Gurnur Brar is on 140s. But that's fine. He delivered 56 wickets for Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir did not have all the facilities like Mumbai's and every other team. He, bless him, that guy took it single-handedly and won it. Obviously, the batsmen were doing their job as well. Against Karnataka in Hubli. In Karnataka, Hubli, that's Karnataka's forte. That is their home ground. Not home ground, but they're used to playing there. And that's where they went, Jammu and Kashmir, and they just smashed it. What are you giving them? What are you showing them? So Ajit Agarkar, my question to him is, Gurmur Bra's selection is justified, fine. If you want to justify that selection, fine. But also select Auqib Nabi and drop Prasidh Krishna. Drop somebody at least. Yes, Bharat.
Bharat bhai. Prasidh Krishna is his favorite player.
I was about to yes, Prasidh
Go on,
Krishna
go
is
on.
my favorite. No, I was just thinking today. It's a different ball game altogether. T20 against Test, but Prasidh Krishna has been Shubman Gill's go-to bowler always, right? He's there in the T20 squad. He's there in ODIs. I think
He's not in the T20 squad. He's not in the
he's
T20
not
squad.
in the yeah.
No.
Okay, my bad. But I was just wondering, if you take today's match specifically, Prasidh Krishna bowled only 1 over, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I was really surprised with Shubman Gill backing him. This is someone who is playing at India level, and for whatever match reason, Prasidh Krishna was just given 1 over. It might be a very small subset of a scenario for us to debate, but I was just thinking, does Shubman Gill really have that confidence in Prasidh Krishna? That is number one. I think he has. But what is Prasidh Krishna delivering or has done as compared to, say, Auqib
Nabi Dar. Auqib Nabi Dar.
Nabi, that he would be picked over that gentleman is what I was just thinking. And he's in my similar bucket to Sai Sudarshan. How many chances would...
No, exactly. I agree.
Sai, I don't
Bharat, I'm
think
in the
Sai
same
has
view.
been given enough opportunities. I don't think so. Sai played a couple of matches in England, and I think first match he played really well actually. Everybody started pressing.
He got out down
Leg
fine
side.
leg
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
first
couple
inning,
of times.
but I think he scored a 50 in the next innings.
Correct.
He was okay. He didn't do good. He was okay. But I mean, you expect more things from him, and probably he would be the first person to accept that he didn't live up to his name, to his expectations which were there. And so yes, we have questions against Prasidh Krishna, against Sai Sudarshan as well. So probably the jury is thinking that we should have picked Auqib Nabi Dar in place of Prasidh Krishna, and maybe someone else in place of Sai Sudarshan.
Yeah, even Sarfaraz Khan was not considered
Sarfaraz Khan is a
yesterday.
Yeah,
very good shout.
Sarfaraz Khan.
Sarfaraz Khan is a very good shout. He's one of my favorite players as well. Yes,
I
Hemant bhai.
know.
The only reason why I was frustrated was he contradicts his own position. He's saying in the press conference, Ajit Agarkar, that Ranji Trophy the players are benefiting for the performance. You are not. How are you benefiting when you are leaving Nabi out and you are getting, so you're not clearly doing it, are you? Look at the stats. I mean, that words baffle me. I had high expectations when Ajit Agarkar came in. And I do not want to say, yes, Ravi Shastri did it, so I am doing it. So and so did it, so I am doing it. Aisa nahi hota. You are at a highly responsible position. You have to take Indian cricket ahead. After 4 test matches, you have gone down. You resign and let somebody else take over. Where is the accountability? Abhi ek kaam karo. Tomorrow, all 4 of us at work, if we don't perform, we go on an improvement plan. And we are accountable for. Is he accountable for? That's my point. Is Gautam Gambhir accountable for? And where is the accountability? Players don't perform, players get thrown out. So what happens with the coach? What happens with the selectors? Why is it always the coach and the players that suffer? That's my point.
No, I think, see, I'm not defending anyone over here. It is just about the visibility, which is wrong. I think they are giving more visibility, more importance to the players who are playing in the IPL. Now, you tell me about a player, okay, who got
Raj, we
selected
have
in the
20
test squad.
seconds left, I guess, in this.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
20 seconds.
So, my point was just that if you play IPL, you get selected. If you don't, you probably you won't. That's my point. Pujara is the only example which we have. Was a great player who didn't play in the IPL. That's what I wanted to say. So I think, yeah.